Welcome back to TM Movie Vault. Movie lovers. Today, we're checking out part 4 of my series on my hidden gem movies, films that slipped under the radar but absolutely deserve your attention. From haunting horror to high-octane thrillers and stylish action mayhem, this list has something for every type of movie fan. Let's get right into it. 5. Let Me In, 2010.
What are you, really?
Kicking off the list at number 5 is Let Me In, a chilling remake of the Swedish classic Let the Right One In. This movie blends horror, coming-of-age drama, and emotional intensity in a way that makes it unforgettable. We follow Owen, a lonely 12-year-old boy who struggles with bullying and isolation. His life changes when he meets Abby, a mysterious girl who moves into his apartment complex. She seems strange, fragile, and only appears at night. Despite her odd behavior, the two form a deep bond based on their shared loneliness. But soon, a series of grisly murders begins to plague the town, and the truth comes out. Abby is actually a vampire who relies on a guardian figure to acquire blood for her survival. As Owen learns more about her violent nature, he becomes torn between fear and loyalty. The movie builds to a tense and emotional finale where Owen must confront the dark reality of their friendship and what Abby represents, both salvation and danger. It's atmospheric, beautifully shot, and surprisingly touching. 4. Odd Thomas, 2013.
I found a gateway to hell.
Get out of there, Audie.
At number 4 is Odd Thomas, based on Dean Koontz's novel and starring the late Anton Yelchin. This film blends supernatural mystery, humor, and heartfelt romance into a surprisingly effective package. Odd Thomas is a short-order cook with an extraordinary gift. He can see the dead, as well as mysterious shadow creatures called Badaks, omens of impending violence. When a creepy stranger enters town surrounded by an army of these creatures, Odd realizes a massive tragedy is coming. With the support of his girlfriend Stormy and the local police chief, Odd begins unraveling a sinister plot involving murder, terrorism, and betrayal. The movie balances light-hearted banter with escalating tension as Odd races to stop a catastrophe before it's too late. The twist in the final act is both heartbreaking and powerful, cementing this film as an underrated supernatural gem. 3. Hannah, 2011.
I'm ready.
All you have to do is flip that switch. It tells Mr. Riegler where we are. Only you can get close enough. She won't stop until you're dead. Or she is.
Come and find me.
Coming in at number 3, Hannah is a fast-paced thriller starring Saoirse Ronan as a teenage girl raised to be the perfect assassin. Hannah has spent her entire life in the remote Arctic wilderness, trained by her father, an ex-CIA operative, to defend herself, survive, and carry out a dangerous mission. The moment she activates a secret beacon, the CIA and its ruthless agent Marissa Wiegler begin hunting her. As Hannah escapes into the real world for the first time, she experiences everything from culture shock to unexpected friendships. But every moment is overshadowed by the deadly chase closing in around her. The film's unique style, electronic soundtrack by the Chemical Brothers, sharp editing, and kinetic action, makes it stand out. The story explores themes of identity, humanity, and the price of being engineered for violence. If you love action with a brain and a heartbeat, Hannah is a must-watch. 2. Vehicle 19, 2013.
We just picked up a call to 911 about a dead woman in the parking garage. You do seem to have a bit of a knack at being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Number 2 is Vehicle 19, an often overlooked thriller starring Paul Walker. What makes this movie unique is that the entire story takes place from inside a single vehicle, creating claustrophobic tension throughout. Walker plays a recently paroled American who accidentally rents the wrong car while traveling in South Africa. Soon, he discovers a bound and gagged woman in the trunk, an informant targeted by corrupt police officers. With no allies and the authorities framing him as the criminal, he's forced into a desperate chase through the city, trying to expose the truth before he's captured or killed. The story unfolds in real time, adding urgency as every decision counts. It's a raw, gritty thriller that showcases Paul Walker's acting outside the Fast and Furious franchise. Definitely an underrated ride. 1. Polar, 2019.
Try not to be scared. You make mistakes when you're afraid.
And the number 1 hidden gem on this list is Polar, a hyper-stylized action film based on the graphic novel series. Mads Mikkelsen stars as Duncan Visler, also known as the Black Kaiser, one of the world's deadliest assassins. As he approaches mandatory retirement, Duncan becomes the target of his own employer, who wants to cash out his life insurance policy by eliminating him before he can collect it. After retreating to a remote snowy town, Duncan befriends his shy, troubled neighbor, Camille. But his violent past catches up quickly. When Camille is kidnapped and tortured by Duncan's former colleagues, he unleashes his full deadly skill set in a brutal, revenge-driven rampage. The film blends neon visuals, over-the-top villains, dark humor, and surprisingly emotional character moments. Mikkelsen's performance is cold, precise, and unforgettable, making Polar a stylish sleeper hit you shouldn't miss. And that wraps up part 4 of my top 5 hidden gem movies series. If you've seen any of these films, or if you're adding them to your watch list, drop a comment below and let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more movie recommendations. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.